Ibanez Ibanez RG 920 and my American standard Telecaster. I kind of go back and forth. It kind of depends. Lately, I have been playing more of the Ibanez, just because I've been trying to work more on technical things. But I love both guitars. They're very different in sound and in tone, but they're both great guitars. It's funny. I used to not be a Telecaster person, so I tried that particular model, the American Standard. It was very, very comfortable. It felt naturally under the fingers, and just felt like I was at home with it. So both guitars are probably my current favorite ones. And of course, I got the Faith acoustic, which is an awesome acoustic guitar. I love that one. And then over there, I have a Godin uh, nylon string guitar, which I love. You can use it for many different styles, not only flamenco or classical, but I love that guitar. I've always loved nylon string guitars. And yeah, yes, so we are live, and you're welcome. You're very welcome. Thank you. It's actually 1:53 p.m. here in Colorado. What time is it for you now? And I think you're in the UK, right? Okay. So that's 6 hours. Well, you just had a time change, didn't you? Yeah. So, yeah, um, Josh, Josh is asking me about upcoming contests, and it's true that I mentioned that in a previous video. I am organizing a contest with Palmer to make this killer amp right here, which we gave away last year. And this year, Palmer was nice enough to send a lot of different prizes. Everything here underneath. Palmer, Germany, makes pedals, awesome pedals, and they sent me pretty much all their pedals. And these are not it. There's another row behind, and there's some in the drawers underneath. So all those pedals are going to be given away in an upcoming contest soon. I'm taking suggestions for contests. So I don't really want to. There's a balance to be done in contests. Of course, I want the contest to go viral, to be watched a lot and shared a lot. That's the business side of things. But on the other hand, um, I don't. I always had a problem with guitar YouTube competition contests because it's kind of the criteria as to be judged are really not fair most of the time. And so I don't know. I'm trying to think of coming up with ideas that would reward not only the fastest player, probably not the fastest player, but just reward a wider variety of players. So if you have comments on this, leave them below, and we'll see. So I'm reading your comments right now. For those of you who just joined in, thanks so much for joining in. I see the stats live. Um, this is awesome. And if you just joined in, listen to the comment below, and I'll answer your question. Hi, Devin256. It's good to see you. Thank you very much. That video was done, I think that was one of the first videos. So that's a while back. Devin is talking about the video on how to not get an endorsement. That was one of the first videos that I made when I thought that maybe I could try to do something on YouTube on a regular basis. That was already 3 years ago or something. Time flies. I know. Yes, guitar playback. As far as guitar playback goes, Stacy is asking when I started that. I kind of started. No, actually, no. I started the YouTube thing 3 years ago. 4.5 years ago, I started writing the content for guitarplayback.com, the backing tracks and all that. But I didn't open the website for a while. I was trying to really get enough content to launch the site. And so, yes, the new website is coming soon. I know I've said that for a while, but there's technical issues, but it'll happen. And we'll offer memberships, and some new packs, and just an easier way for people to get around the website and to use the content on the site. So thank you very much. Thank you. And sound is okay? Okay. What else? Um, oh, I can't, Dave. I can't talk about it. Unfortunately, YouTube is asking me. You had to sign a clause, and I'm not allowed to say how much money I'm making with YouTube. But it's not enough to pay all my bills. But the reason I do all these videos is because people who watch videos, I try to establish a relationship with them, and I found that if you establish a good relationship with friendship with the viewers, those viewers turn into paying customers. Now, is that why I'm your friend? No, absolutely not. But to answer your question, that's why I do all these videos on YouTube, or at least that's how I make a living. That's what allows me to continue doing those videos. It's selling my content on the website, but in order to get the word out, I produce videos, and I love doing videos, and I love those relationships that I'm developing with you guys. And I've learned so much with that, and that's kind of why I'm able to continue doing what I love doing, which is being your friend. I love it. Um, yes, that's a great question. Um, how? What made me want to start? Really, that's your question, right? Um, I think there's several elements, but one of the things, and I'll always remember that, I was 15, around 15, and I had a nylon string guitar, and I learned a few chords. But I knew that I wanted to do something else with it. I knew that I wanted to become better at it. And I really liked instrumental rock and metal, what I called metal at the time. But I don't know if it's metal anymore. It's really rock. Guns N' Roses, Metallica, and those bands. And I had a conflict in my mind because part of me really wanted to play guitar in that genre, but on the other hand, I didn't want to. I didn't want to do. I was scared to fall in the trap, drugs, and all those things, and so I had a conflict until there was this documentary on TV. This guy talking about the music that I loved, but in a serious way. When I say serious, I don't mean that you need to take everything seriously, but he was in a healthy way. That's the word. And so I was in my room practicing my C major scale, and my mom saw this documentary on TV and called me, and I ran into the living room because there's a documentary on guitar. This guy was talking about guitar in a way that was really healthy, and didn't end up being Joe Satriani. And so that was kind of the big thing that that showed me that you can be dedicated to the art of music in a very healthy way. So that's kind of what the turning point, I think. And then I had my first electric guitar at Christmas, and it's like a lot of kids started when I was 15. But any other questions? Did I plan anything for April Fools? I know, yeah, it's April Fools right now. It is, isn't it? April 1st. Yeah, I was thinking about doing a video and an April Fool's video, but then I ran out of ideas, and those ideas were too crazy, and so the lamest idea I had for an April Fool's video was to actually pretend that I'm live and I'm not. That is probably the lamest April Fool's video ever, right? I'll see you Wednesday. Thanks for watching this. That was really lame. I'm sorry. I'll see you next time. Until then.